Have you ever wanted to get a seizure surrounded by roller coasters? It's not a very good intro. Have you ever wanted to vomit on something that sparkles? Do you not have enough money to go to Disney World? Yeah, well then you could do what I did and go to Yomiuri Land. Yay! About an hour from central Tokyo. It's the city's largest amusement park and it's been there since 1964, I think, which during winter features dew illumination, which turns the entire thing into one big Christmas decoration. So get yourself a cup of coffee and straighten out those nipples because here we go, Yomiuri Land, yay! Before I moved to Japan, I had this image of this country where everything was efficient, people were friendly to strangers, and every high school student was either tragically in love with their uncontrollably cool senpai, or find out that their soul is somehow connected to a long-dead demon slayer, and that they're destined to continue their legacy by slaying demons with the power of bakery or something. Now, so far, most of this has proven true. But when I've thought of Japan and Japanese culture, for some reason, I've always thought of amusement parks as well. I am not quite sure why. Maybe it's just because I've watched too many YouTubers here who happen to love amusement parks, I don't know. Or they're just popular here. Disney World and Disney in general certainly seem to be. I mean, you can't buy a coffee in this place without having some sort of Disney merch shoved up your ass, you know. Anyway, I've always wanted to go to one here, and since Disney World is just about as expensive as I assume it is magical, me and my girlfriend, a bunny from Sweden called Canon, yeah, we went to Yomiuri Land. Yay! If you plan on going as well during the winter times, make sure to go after 4 o'clock. Not only are the admission fees slightly cheaper compared to during the day, but if you go during the daytime, you'd kind of miss the star of the whole thing, the whole dew illumination. Yes, it's kind of like going to a Japanese toilet without using the bidet functions. Bidet! The bidet functions, you know, you can take a shit in your own country. Yes. Defiance, yes. Okay, because the difference really is startling, and I am not just talking about the washing and rinsing of your anus. Pretty much everywhere you look is Instagram worthy, you know. Everything lights up, even the people, yes, with smiles on their faces, goodness. And it is very cool to just walk around here. Some of these remarkable displays are also hooked up to music, turning what would otherwise be a rather romantic spot into an epilepsy-inducing f***ing rave. What? Again, utterly ridiculous. Yomiuri Land is not just a mountain of sparkling lights, the amount of electricity required to run I dare not even think about. Förlåt, Greta. But it's also just a very great amusement park as well. Yes, obviously. It's got shit tons of attractions. There's merry-go-rounds, drop towers, pirate ships, swingy things, water rides, roller coasters, and obviously the road to high and low, the worst in Yomiuri Land. As a marketing ploy, it needs a bit of work perhaps, but I appreciate the honesty, you know. Not quite sure what kind of attraction this is, but yeah. As you know, I am not the most hardcore person. I am not very brave. Yeah, and neither was my bunny companion. So we didn't ride any of these. Even the kid-friendly attractions would probably make me soil myself uncontrollably. I don't know, the thought of soiling yourself in a controlled and sort of determined manner seems even more disturbing, I don't know. Also, we didn't want to wait in line for the very popular ones, because you were not allowed to be a duck in the lines, which we found terribly disappointing. I'm sure the hardcore and rough rides are lovely if you are into that kind of thing. I prefer my rides a bit more gentle and giving, if you know what I mean. More kid-friendly. The sexual innuendos just hit a brick wall, yes. The park also features the expected game booths where 5-year-olds make you feel woefully inadequate at everything you set your mind to. So, you know, like most of Japan. I wanted to shoot a pig, for instance. Relieve some of the, I don't know, frustrations of being a vegetarian or something. I don't know. And I failed 6 times in a row, I think. Didn't win shit. It's fine, I shot the booth attendant instead, so you know, it wasn't a complete waste. There are also claw machines, because this is Japan after all. In them you could win various prizes, but also various dreams. This piqued our interest and certainly perked our nipples, so we decided to give it a go. Now I don't know how this worked really, but the machine did know exactly what the dream prize for us, because we did receive this raving otter, which also functions as a pen case. You might get hungry after winning all these prizes and all the dreams, and luckily among the flashing lights and attractions there are obviously a bunch of food stalls as well. This was the first time for me trying a corn dog, which I thought wouldn't have any meat in it. No masturbation to this footage, please. Now refreshed, re-energized and refurbished, we continued our exploration. Now, if you are like me and you don't like the roller coasters and the tumblers and the rumblers and the more hardcore side of things, but you still want to get a good view of the whole geolumination thing, I can highly recommend both the cable car and the Ferris wheel. These are way more chill, as you'd imagine. Not that we didn't freak out though.
Oh shit! Det är inte kul det där.
Det är inte kul det här.
Nej, det är inte roligt alls.
Det är nödvändigt.
You get to see everything from up here, and it looks incredible from above. As I said, the park is absolutely huge, and this is the only way you can get the full scope of the place, really. The cable car also takes you a fair bit outside the park, past the big roller coaster, douchebag or whatever it's called, out over an observatory and a temple. The view of Tokyo from up here was, as Emily Dickinson would put it, really rather nice. You should really go there and do this for yourselves, because it was... I think this was the coolest bit of the whole visit. It was definitely worth it. Since we didn't ride many of the attractions, we only paid for the admission, but the cable car was really cheap. I think it was 300 yen or something. The Ferris wheel I think cost 1,500 or something. You could get your picture taken and stuff as well, but if your budget is a bit shit, yes, then I'd go for the cable car. So there it is, yay! If you want to go to an amusement park in Tokyo, I can highly recommend Yomiuri Land. And I know you people in the comments, I didn't ride any of the attractions. Yeah, we had a good time anyway. Go there and ride them yourselves. I'm sure they're lovely. It was a really cool amusement park. In Sweden, we don't really have a proper, Six Flags amusement park, but this was it. They had everything, water slides and everything I've seen on Roller Coaster Tycoon was there. It's the first time I've seen all of that, and it's not terribly expensive. And I mean, goodness, it looks like this. So yeah, Yomiuri Land is a really lovely place. We had a great time. Actually, if anyone of you have gone to Tokyo Disney World, I would like to know what you thought about the place. Like, I've heard that it's terribly crowded. Many people have told me that it's not really worth it. But if you have gone, I would love to hear about it, because going to Yomiuri Land, it's made me interested. I don't know, maybe I want to go to Disney World as well. So yeah, comments, I guess. Okay, so thank you very much for watching as always. I very much do appreciate it. And hello to everyone who's new. Again, like 90% of you are here because you're looking for a job in Sweden. Hope you enjoy these Japan videos as well. If you don't, that's cool. But okay, it's a quick update for me, I guess. Everything is going very well. Still, I had a lovely winter break. I'm back in school now for term 2, and things are way more difficult this term, I can already tell, but I'm still learning a lot, and who knows, one day I might be able to make a video in Japanese. Wow, Jesus. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Yay, I have so many videos planned. Okay.